Hi, welcome to part 2. Okay, so we are almost finished with the eyeshadow. The last thing I'm going to do, you can also use your fingers for eyeshadow too. I want to put that out there. So I'm going to take this color right hither and just put that on the inner corner of the eye.
Which color was it?
It's this one right here. And it's like a white shimmery shade. Also, hack, if you blend your eyeshadow but you put on too much, or maybe you blend it into a place you didn't want to, take like that base color and put it underneath the eyeball. Some people do this to highlight their brow bone anyway, but this also really helps like whenever you make mistakes with your eyeshadow. And now it's finally time to take the bake off. This bake has been on my face since like the 1700s. Okay. Like,
so you're just taking it off
yeah,
with the brush.
yeah, but now you have no fallout. Your face looks seamless. It's gonna stay on, and whenever you set your sprays with setting spray, it won't look so powdery. Powdery. Okay, don't know how to talk. Now, I want to show you guys a way to incorporate some color into your look. And a way to do that, you could do like a bright color in the inner corner. That looks pretty cool. But most people, or like some people, you know, makeup is makeup. You can put like brighter colors underneath the eye too. So I think I want to do a little bit of color for y'all. Let's do it.
Well, let us see your look right now, real close up, what it looks like. Maybe look into the light a little bit so we can see what you got going on. Look here. And that was just with some natural colors. Okay.
And you can always use like a natural color down here and call it a day, but that's not what we're doing today.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this hot pink color because the hot pink is calling my name right now. I love makeup so much.
And you have a flat brush.
Yes.
You'll have to show everybody what brush you're using.
It's like a little mascara fan brush, but to be honest with you, you can use whatever brush you want.
No, I want to see the...
Ah!
Turn it sideways so we can see. So it's kind of flat, fanny.
Very thin. I like it because it's thin.
So you're just picking up some eyeshadow and putting that...
Ginger. I just let you out 5 minutes ago. Okay.
And you're just putting it under the eye.
Yes. Okay, so now we have some color in there because we like it. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is eyeliner. So, well, if I can find it. Okay, there it is. So this is the Makeup Revolution eyeliner. It's my favorite eyeliner. It's like $9, but you can use whatever you want. I decided to show you all liquid liner because I think it intimidates a lot of people, but once you get it, it's actually quite simple.
We'll get close.
Yeah, get real close. The pressure's on. Okay. So now I'm just gonna line the entire eyeball. You can go all the way into your inner corner, but I personally don't like to do that.
But you want it to be thinner?
You can make it whatever you want.
Okay.
If you like a thinner
So you're
line, you
kind
can
of
make
holding
it
it
thin.
sideways to do that.
Yeah, hold
My
it
mom is
sideways.
interested because I have a hard time doing this.
Hold it sideways and just kind of drag along.
Okay.
And now time for the wing. So now you're gonna, some people say to follow like the arch of your eyebrow, but my arch is really short, so if I were to follow it, my wing would literally be like this.
Okay.
So I think a better way to judge that is to go by your waterline. So you can go from your waterline.
What in the heck is a water line?
It's this little part right here. Some people put eyeliner in their waterlines too, so like you have the upper waterline from where your lashes are, and this right here.
Okay. Okay.
So we're just gonna draw from the waterline. Okay, so now you have this little wing action going on right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna do the other side real quick.
I never heard it called a water line. That's new.
Okay, so I think that they're fairly even. Again, like eyebrows, eyeliner, and especially winged eyeliner is sisters, not twins, so I'm not a beauty guru. Okay, so now I'm just gonna explain what I just did. I'm gonna take the tip of my pen and I'm gonna put it right here, kind of more towards the like flick of the cat liner, and just drag it down.
Okay, drag it down the eye.
Yeah, and like a diagonal. So I'm gonna do it again on this side. Take it,
Harder to see that side, but
drag it.
well, no, it's a different angle. I am terrible at this.
I mean, I was pretty terrible at it at first too. I mean, I looked like something out of a Tim Burton movie. Like Tim Burton, please hire me. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We've already had 2 mishaps.
Maybe it's the pressure of the video.
It's the pressure. Okay. So now we got some eyeliner on. Now, you can use false lashes, but at this time I do not have any. So you can just put on a lot of mascara. But I wanted to show you this because I found it quite interesting. This is a lash primer.
A lash primer?
Yes. And what it does is you're supposed to put it on. It looks so crazy.
It does look kind of crazy.
Oh. Okay, and you look like the Ice Queen. You'll look like what?
So
what's that?
it doesn't look that great going on.
So what's that lady? I forgot her name, but I think it was like Snow White and the Huntsman, where she has like the smoke, like the snowflakey, and she has like the giant eyelashes.
Oh, I forget what her
What's her name? But that's what I look like right now. Like Narnia, the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Who? Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Who? Okay. But now we're going to wait for that to dry because I just realized I had to let this dry. So we're going to move on to something else while this dries.
And that was lash primer.
Yes, but it's not required. Like, this is just something funny and something fun that I found. So now we have this little contour palette. This is my baby. This is the Smashbox Cali Contour Palette. And the reason why I like this, if you want to go out and, like, if you're willing to splurge on, like, a contour palette, this has literally everything. It has a contour, it has a banana powder, it has a bronzer, it has a blush, and it has 2 highlights.
Powder?
A banana powder is kind of like baking, but it's more of like a yellow toned powder instead of like grayish, so you don't look gray.
Okay.
So I'm just going to show you some quick powder contouring and bronzing while this dries. So I'm going to take this contour over here. By the way, whenever you're searching for contour, how to know that it's a contour between a bronzer is that bronzer is going to be a little bit more warm, and then a contour is going to be a little bit more grayish brown.
Okay.
So now just kind of put in the same places that you put your cream contour. Okay. Now, oh, nose. I'm a makeup plastic surgeon. Okay. So now I'm going to take this bronzer and put it in all the places that you would kind of like put blush and stuff, and just kind of like swirl around the face, you know? This is kind of like an all-over color type of thing, you know? Give your face a little bit more life. Don't look so much like the zombies from The Walking Dead. By the way, the finale was great. This is a horrible makeup tutorial. Like, I'm not the person to call for this. I just don't feel like that I'm like
I think
the
you're
most.
doing a good job. You're just.
I feel like I'm
grumpy
just
your
really
mom.
awkward, you know? But I feel like the awkward is what's helping me buy into this a little bit. Okay.
You're amazing, girl. You did a good job.
So now, time for blush. Just gonna grab this blush. What's that little thing? Okay. And put it on the apples of the cheeks. Smile.
You're a goofball. I do like how you added the red to your eyes, though. I like when you put stuff in here. You might have to go over where the highlighter goes, though.
Hold on. I'm about to get to that because we're going to come back to our mascara now. And, you know, just throw on some mascara.
Ginger's down there.
And we're just going to throw on some mascara with that because we can and we like it. But as you can see, it makes your eyelashes look a little bit more dramatic with the first coat than what they usually would. And I totally just got it on my nose.
That's all right.
That's super sexy. Okay. Now, I would show you how to put on false eyelashes in this video if I could, but as of right now, I don't. And personally, to be honest, I am not the best at putting on false eyelashes. Half the time, I get lash glue in my eye. Half the time, they don't stay on that well. Maybe you should go watch like Jaclyn Hill or Jeffree Star show you how to put on fake eyelashes. Maybe Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. But, you know, life is life. So...
Well, if you're not good at it, that's probably good for skipping it.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like I'm good, but I also have to be, like, in full focus mode for me to do it well. Or you have to tell me I have a competition today, so then make sure that I look good. Now, we have this stuff over here. So, this is my trick. Spray your face.
And that's, like, setting you?
Setting me, but also giving something the highlighter to stick to. So, I do have a highlighter right here. This is the Morphe highlighter in Extra, and I like it, but we are not going to use that because I want to show you a hack. You can use a shimmery eyeshadow as a highlight. So, right here, I have this James Charles color, which he actually said, little story time, was this color was inspired by all of the highlighters that he had in his collection. And he wanted to create like a super duper awesome highlight color that people could not only just use on their eyes, but also on their face. So we're gonna take this highlighting brush and where you wanna put, where you wanna put highlight is on like the tip of your nose, the bridge of your nose, and especially if you contour your nose, it helps to make it look more pinched. Put it on your cheekbones, on the little cupid's bow of your lip, makes your lips look bigger. Maybe on your forehead or above your eyebrow. You know, all the places where you want to widen, basically. And it just looks pretty, you know? It looks pretty. Wait, hold on.
So, do you need enough highlight so you blind everybody?
Absolutely. If you're going to go up there with all your judges and everything, I want y'all to go up there and go, BAM! And then they give you a fantabular score. Blind all of your judges. Not only with your muscles, but with your highlighter.
That's right.
I gotta stop talking. Why do I talk so much? Okay. Here we go. So, again, highlighter to the gods. Very important. So,
something else that you told me that I would like to share is you told me about using the black or brown, whichever one you want, eyeshadow as like an eyeliner.
mm-hmm.
So you don't have to have eyeliner. You can use your flat brush and kind of put that in there, and it kind of makes it soft. And
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
I would also reset your face again so that, you know, it looks very not cakey. Because I feel like even though, like, the baking does perfect the makeup and it looks really good, sometimes it can look a little dry. So having this on top of it will just kind of help melt everything together. And you can use, like, an actual setting spray. I do not have that at the moment.
Okay, you're at 15 and a half.
Okay.
So
Now
you're
I'm
just
using-
lining.
Mm-hmm. You can create different shapes and stuff. I'm just following my natural shape. I look very weird though trying to do this because I have a knife shit. That's great.
You hear little Ginge down there snoring. Now what was that? Was that lip liner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just kind of like help shape your lips a little more. Now I'm just gonna use a normal lipstick for this. This is my favorite one, Max Velvet Teddy. Probably AKA the lipstick that everybody else uses, but it's fine. It's a good color. And we're just gonna put it on. I actually use this lipstick like all the time. For as long as I've had it, and it's a mini. All right.
Okay, look here.
This is the
Is that
final
it,
look.
or-
Like cue, like the fast, like sassy music, you know. Okay.
It looks very
Like
good.
How do
I
people
like
do
it.
this? They're like, actually, no. This is the look.
Well, that's a very pretty look. I like it. You
I
did
like
a good
it too.
job.
I
Thank you
hope that this
very
was
much.
helpful. Happy Game of Thrones Day. I'm ready to see the premiere. I've waited how many days?
Like
Several
2
days.
years.
Several days. Several months for this.
Years. Try years,
Okay.
Chloe. All right. Say goodbye.